DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
Good day, I am Win Peñano with today's DFA Online. The Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA clarified that no Filipino was arrested in the raid conducted by United States immigration authorities in Hawaii early this month. The U.S. Immigration and Customs Enforcement or ICE on May 6 raided the home of a group of teachers in Kahului, Maui and temporarily detained them. Among those detained were Filipino nationals working legally in Hawaii on J-1 visas. Citing the Philippine Consulate General in Honolulu, DFA spokesperson Maria Teresita Dasa in a statement said that none of the Filipino J-1 teachers in Maui have been arrested, adding they are safe and in good condition. She also said the consulate continues to closely monitor developments and remains ready to provide appropriate assistance if necessary. Senator Brian Schatz of Hawaii earlier denounced this immigration operation as outrageous, describing it as a racial profiling that was meant to instill fear. An ICE statement following the raid explained that the teachers were briefly detained for the safety of the agents and the occupants.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the DFA. The Department of Foreign Affairs or DFA announced Wednesday that the first group of 376 Filipinos who will participate in the annual Hajj pilgrimage arrived in Medina. The agency said the pilgrims arrived in Saudi Arabia on Tuesday aboard the Saudiya Flight 861, officially commencing their journey for Hajj 2025. The DFA said the arrival of the Filipino delegation highlights the enduring partnership between the Philippines and Saudi Arabia, reflecting a shared commitment to providing Filipino Muslims with a safe, meaningful, and spiritually enriching Hajj experience. Upon arrival, the pilgrims were greeted with fragrant roses and ajwa dates, traditional symbols of Saudi hospitality and blessings. The DFA Hajj teams also distributed refreshments, ensuring the comfort and well-being of the pilgrims after their journey. The nationals were received by Philippine Ambassador to Saudi Arabia Raymond Balatbat, Consul General Romel Romato from the Philippine Consulate in Jeddah, National Commission on Muslim Filipinos or NCMF Hajj Attaché OIC Omar Mandia, Assistant Director Lemuel Lopez of the Department of Foreign Affairs Office of Migrant Workers, as well as representatives from the Saudi Ministry of Hajj and Umrah, among others. This year's Hajj pilgrimage is set to take place from June 4 to 9, drawing millions of Muslims from around the world to the holy cities of Makkah and Medina. The Hajj, the pilgrimage to Islam's holiest site, Kaaba in Mecca, is one of the 5 pillars of Islam.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
More news from the Philippine Service posts in celebration of National Heritage Month, the gardens of the Philippine Ambassador's historic residence in Kudan transformed into a stunning runway for Filipino elegance featuring the Paul Cabral Fashion Show. The event was organized by the Philippine Department of Trade and Industry or DTI in partnership with the Philippine Embassy in Japan. DTI Secretary Maria Cristina Roque highlighted the significance of fashion and the broader creative industries as key drivers of sustainable economic growth and innovation in the Philippines. Mr. Cabral's 30-piece collection, especially curated for the occasion, paid tribute to the rich heritage of Filipino fashion. The collection featured meticulously hand-embroidered garments reimagined through contemporary tailoring with a special focus on piña fabric, a traditional Philippine textile hand-woven from pineapple fibers, renowned for its elegance and cultural value. Over 100 distinguished guests attended the event, including Her Imperial Highness Princess Takamado, Madame Yoshiko Ishiba, spouse of Japanese Prime Minister Shigeru Ishiba, Madame Yuko Hayashi, spouse of Chief Cabinet Secretary Yoshimasa Hayashi, and members of the diplomatic corps. The show was brought to life by an acclaimed production team led by Mr. Roby Carmona, one of the Philippines' most sought-after creative directors, and internationally renowned makeup artist Mr. Patrick Rosas. Filipino Elegance Paul Cabral Fashion Show is one of the DTI's major events abroad for 2025 and was held under the auspices of the agency's Malikaing Pinoy program or Creative Philippines program.
DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.
And that wraps up today's edition of DFA Online. For Radyo Pilipinas World Service, I am Win Peñano. Good day.
DFA Online. News and events from different Philippine embassies and consulates around the world. DFA Online. Here on Radyo Pilipinas World Service.